Chris Green here with the Flood Insurance Guru, and today we're talking about Des Moines, Iowa. And we're talking about the flood insurance changes that are coming to this area in the fall of 2021. So in today's video, we're going to discuss when this is happening, what to expect, impact on flood insurance premiums, and really what you could possibly do. So we're talking about Des Moines, Iowa, who has a history of flooding. You know, I have an educational background in flood mitigation. I spent 2 years studying some of the floods that have come through Des Moines, Iowa over the years, from the top of the Mississippi to the bottom of Mississippi. So I understand the risk that is in the Des Moines, Iowa area, but also understand the rapidly changing flood risk and flood maps in these areas, because we help people with these flood map changes every day in the area. But today we want to talk about NFIP Risk Rating 2.0. So when are these changes happening? Well, they're happening October 1st, 2021. You know, what kind of impact is it going to be on the premiums? Well, the bad news is roughly 60% of current policyholders in the Des Moines, Iowa area could see immediate increases on their flood insurance right away. Now, the good news is close to 40% of current policyholders could see decreases right away. That's great news. So what can you do maybe to avoid some of these increases? Maybe you have an elevation certificate that's just been sitting around that you haven't really used. You know, many times an elevation certificate will give you the most accurate look at what your flood risk is because someone has physically put their hands on that property. You could look at doing what's called a letter of map amendment change, where maybe where flood insurance is not required on your property anymore and you're able to get a preferred rate. So that's some of the things you can do. That's some of the impacts on premiums and when this is happening. So what if you have a current policy already through the National Flood Insurance Program? Well, then you may not see these changes until April 2022, when it's expected to impact renewal business. So if you've got questions about all these changes in Des Moines, Iowa, click below to visit our website, floodinsuranceguru.com. Remember, we have an educational background in flood mitigation, which means we can help you understand flood risks like this right here, your flood insurance, and mitigating your property long term. Thank you.